Hello everyone, I'm Jigyasu Agrawal, a political strategist, an ex-UPSC aspirant and founder of Rebounce, India's only organization working exclusively in the UPSC Plan B space. We interacted with a lot of UPSC aspirants and many of them aspire to get into multilateral institutions like World Bank, but typically suffer from the questions like what are the various pathways through which I can get into these institutions? What are the various strategies I can follow to optimize my chances of getting into these institutions which are highly competitive. So this video is intended towards answering those questions. Here I'm going to discuss not just the entry level pathways through which you can get into it, but also various strategies which you can follow to get into them. So ensure that you watch it till the end of this video. I'm sure you will benefit immensely. In fact, there are various current openings with the World Bank. I'll be sharing all those things also in the during this video. Now, one fundamental question is why do even UPSC aspirant aspire or should aspire to get into an institution like World Bank? It is essentially because number one, the kind of work you will do. Here, it provides a great opportunity to do a similar kind of work which you would be doing as a civil servant, creating impact at the much larger scale, at the global scale, across various developing and underdeveloped countries. The pay here is obviously good, and these are also the roles which also provide you a lot of prestige. The career growth opportunities with the multilateral institutions are immense, both in terms of growth within the organization as well as the exit opportunities. Here, you work in collaboration with various stakeholders, including top economists, engineers, policymakers, government of various countries. You also work with the politicians, political parties, and many other stakeholders. So there is a huge diversity of stakeholders, diversity of work which is involved when you work as part of an institution like World Bank. Apart from working on the cutting edge or bringing cutting edge innovation even in areas like climate change, ESG, health, education, and much more. Now, talking about various pathways, fundamentally, there are 5 pathways which are more relevant for UPSC and ex-UPSC aspirants to get into World Bank, even though there are some others. But here I'm going to discuss some of the things which are directly relevant for you. So those 5 pathways are: number one, the Young Professional Program, YPP. Second is the WBG. WBG refers to the World Bank Group Pioneers Program, which is more of an internship program offered by it. Then we have the direct or open competitive positions in which you can apply. You also have JJ or some other scholarship programs. Then we also have consultancy or ETC, which is extended term consultant program, which is again more flexible. Some of the key facts are India is a member of the World Bank Group, and hence there are a lot of opportunities where you are eligible. When they are hiring, World Bank Group also has their Indian arm. When they are hiring for the Indian arm, those candidates having the Hindi or the regional language will get some kind of advantage. Now they have the New Delhi country office. They also have a lot of hirings in their Chennai and other offices. For a lot of roles, there are no age restrictions as such. For some, there are, and we are going to discuss them. And there are all type of roles. Some are remote roles also, but hybrid and full time from office, all type of roles are available. Now the first pathway, which is Young Professional Program. It is one of the most prestigious paths to get into the World Bank Group. So just like IAS is to get into the Government of India, similarly we have YPP to work with the multilateral institution, especially the World Bank Group. Here you will be working with all the participants, World Bank Group participants, be it IFC, MEGA, World Bank, and others. They hire typically once in a year for this role, World Bank Group. So as an example, now the application window will open in the month of September and it will remain open in this month. So from 1st September to 30 September, you can apply here. And usually it is a 2-year term, which is renewable to 5 years. After that, you can get into similar type of roles with the same institution. You build your own network within the institution, and then you can, sky is the limit for you after this. Start is the most important. If you are able to get into it, sky is the limit. Usually the location is initially you work from their Washington, you join in their Washington DC office, and then you are rotated among various regional offices. So the best part of the Young Professional Program is the kind of learning which you get because of the kind of geographical exposure, because of the kind of sectoral exposure which you get under it. Here, the eligibility is the master's degree or higher in a relevant field. You should have 2 to 6 years of professional work experience, and usually age is generally under 32 is preferred. Now, we will also discuss how to bridge this. We are going to discuss this the later part of this video. Stay with me till the end of this video. Now here there are typically two tracks for which they hire. One is the operations, another is the specialized track. So under the operations, the usual track is, let's say you will be working in areas like health, education, climate change, infrastructure, water and sanitation, and many others which are directly related to the development. Then the specialized is more like legal, HR, IT, those type of support. Based on your own expectations and aspirations, you can explore different type of roles here. Second is the internship program, which the World Bank Group offers, which is called WBG Pioneers Internship Program. The applications for it are typically open twice in a year. So they have a summer internship as well as the winter internship. Here, any graduate, final year undergraduate or current PG student can apply for this opportunity. Usually the location is Washington DC and 20 other country offices. You can see whether India is eligible for it or not. India is one of the founding members of the WBG group and hence eligible for a lot of such opportunities. The duration typically for summer is from April to September, and for winter it is from October to March. Here these are paid internship. We at Rebounce never promote any form of unpaid internship. These are paid internships, which is you get a hourly salary paid for this. Here we have also discussed the broad application timeline for it. This is for the summer, and similarly we will have the second window, which is the winter cycle, which will open in the month of October. In the meantime, you can, if you are already, say, eligible, you can certainly upskill yourself, strengthen your profile. And we are also going to discuss how to strengthen your profile. What are those things which you can do to optimize your chances of getting into this opportunity? Then we have the pathway 3 and 4, which is related to direct or open competitive positions here. Or then we have ETC, which is called extended term consultant, or STC, which is called short term consultant roles. When we say direct or open competitive positions, there are a lot of opportunities which are directly posted on the WBG careers portal. So these are, let's say, this can be permanent or limited term staff roles, which are open to all the WBG member nationals. If you currently check their website, you will find a lot of openings for their New Delhi office, Chennai office, etc. I'll also put a link of it in the description of this video so that you can comfortably check that. So New Delhi country office, they frequently post opportunities on operations, economists, specialized roles, etc. Cycle is rolling. So basically it is whenever there is an opportunity, they post it and we have a specific application deadline. So around the year, various applications are open. The types are sectoral roles like education, health, infrastructure, a lot of roles in investment, finance, climate, digital, and many other domains. World Bank Group, the beauty of it is it works on very diverse areas and hence you get an exposure to all those type of roles as part of it. Similarly, we have ETC, which is extended term consultant or short term consultant. So these are more of the consulting engagement. Can be, let's say, short term engagement can be for maybe half a year, around 150 days a year, or ETC, which can be from 12 months to 24 months. And the beauty of these roles is once you are in the organization, you build your network with the like-minded people. You build your network with the senior leaders. So you start working on some project, you get into it for some project, build your network, and then when that project concludes, you get an opportunity to work on many other projects. That is how a lot of people in these multilateral institutions tend to work. So you should not worry or bother about this. You should just bother about getting a foot into it. We in the past also did a podcast with Arjun Kaushik, an ex-UPSC aspirant who is currently working with World Bank. You can also check that video on our YouTube channel. So whatever I'm talking about is not fluff. It is based on evidence, fact. Many other UPSC aspirants have transitioned successfully into those roles. And these are the true alternative opportunities for you. When they are hiring for India, obviously you will get some advantage because they prefer to hire local candidates for those roles. Similarly, they have a JPA program, which is Junior Professional Associate program. The eligibility for most of these ETCs and others is, let's say, bachelor's or master's degree, relevant sectoral expertise, depending on the role. Sometimes it can be an entry-level role without any work experience. Sometimes some experience is demanded. Many times there are no, or most of the time there are no age limits in it. So both these pathways can certainly be explored by some UPSC aspirants. Then we have the pathway 5, which is WBG World Bank Group Explorers. Here, again, currently, as we are interacting right now, if you go to the WBG website, you will find that they are currently hiring for this role. You will find the link of it in the description of this video. Here, the educational qualification is usually a bachelor's degree. Experience has strong interest in the development work. You should be self-driven with a sense of urgency, innovation, and intellectual curiosity. And nationality must be, you must be the national of the donor or a developed country for this. So this is another interesting role which can be explored by entry-level professionals. Now talking about some of the current openings in the system. So when we talk about WBG Pioneers, that is closed. Summer internship is closed. Winter internship will be opening soon in the month of October. Similarly, the young professional program, an excellent opportunity, will be opening soon in the month of September. You should certainly, if you are eligible, brace yourself for this. Then we have some other India office open positions. They are open on a rolling basis. I'll put a link of it in the description. You can check some of those roles, or STC or ETC roles. And then we have WBG Explorer roles. Okay, so this is just one type of role, which is the World Bank Group. Then there are many other similar roles, which are prestigious, can provide you an opportunity to create an impact, like TAS, Tata Administrative Services. Or we have Tony Blair Institution, which play an important role in the policy and politics globally. I'm going to discuss many of these roles because these are highly relevant roles for UPSC aspirants. I'm going to discuss all of them in our upcoming webinar, which is happening on this Sunday, 7th of June, where I will discuss career options for UPSC aspirants very comprehensively. All the career options which can be explored by you. Ensure that you attend this to gain an understanding about various options available for you. You can find the link of it in the description of this video. We have very limited seats available due to some Zoom subscription limitations. Ensure that you register ASAP if you are interested for it. Now, the question is, we have already discussed various pathways, how to get into it. What are the various strategies which we can use? Now, these are the 5 things you can do to ensure that you get into it. You first need to, if your resume is blank, obviously that will not work out. You need to acquire the right skills. Especially when you talk about the World Bank Group, you need to have more higher end skills like quantitative analysis, qualitative analysis, policy simulations, policy advocacy and communications, policy research, and many more. Then after that, you have to strengthen your portfolio via various projects, via gaining some experience and other stuff. So especially focusing on the projects, the genuine, authentic project where you maybe derive your policy briefs, etc. Then you have to market your profile really well through your resume, through your cover letter, through your LinkedIn profile, and talk about your story in a compelling manner during the interviews. Once this is done, then you should aim to first get into some feeder organization. As an example, if you do not have any experience, your resume is blank right now, and you directly try to get into World Bank, it's going to be very difficult. Break the larger goal into multiple smaller goals. Depending on from where you are starting, let's say you can try to get into an institution like Quality Council of India. Many ex-UPSC aspirants from Rebounce in the past got into such institutions. Niti Aayog, Invest India, or you can get into some famous good NGO or foundation. Some consulting firm, small boutique consulting firm like Satva. Many UPSC aspirants in the past got into it. And then from there, you should aim to, let's say, this is some NGO, this is some small consulting firm, and then this is World Bank Group. You should aim to get into it like this. So give yourself a couple of years to build that profile, then you can get into it. Before this, obviously, you need to acquire these skills, build a strong portfolio, etc. How to do these things? Again, we will be discussing in our upcoming masterclass, which is happening on 7th of June. And then once you are ready, you should apply for it as and when you see an opportunity. So this is the overall pathway. Upskill, build project, market your profile well, join some feeder organization, and then apply to World Bank. You can also network with the people working here so that you can leverage that network as and when necessary. Once you are there, you will be networking with the like-minded people and getting an opportunity to work on diverse set of projects. And that's how you grow here. And to discuss all those things, all those many career options which can be explored by you beyond just a few fellowships and multilateral institutions on which we have already made various videos. Ensure that you join our upcoming completely free masterclass. This is designed to help you make informed decisions by knowing the whole world of opportunities which exist for you. I hope you found this video beneficial. If you found it beneficial, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Your support is the fuel to the vision of Rebounce. Let me know the topic for our next video. I'll come up with that video for you soon. Thank you.